Yes, everybody, it is Hammer's Headlines in association with the KUMB.com, boys. Not I haven't said that a million times already. We, a couple of hours ago, did the Julian Lopetegui press conference recap and the return of the Focus counter and the for sure monitor. No, it's the Focus counter. No, it's the for sure counter, the Focus monitor. Which was, and obviously this morning we spoke about Guillermo Rodriguez, apparently a £2.5 million price tags on his head if you want him, if Real Betis want him in January. We also put up the Slaven Bilic interview, and I keep punting it and talking about it, but it's fucking good. It's an hour and a half with Slav. We talk about everything, so make sure you don't miss that. But it's Hammer's Headlines, a few stories. We've got one about couple looking ahead to the Arsenal game and one transfer news story. So let's should we get into it? Yeah. And I'm going to talk about Arsenal. Obviously, in the press conference, we mentioned Julian Lopetegui mentioned the potential of it was 2 to 3 players with problems. Wouldn't say what they were. We assume one of them would be Dodabo. Obviously, went off at half time with stomach issues. Had the shits, basically, it sounded like. But we know that ahead of the press conference for the Newcastle game, it was Bowen and Paqueta who were the two potential issues. So whether it's making sure there may be even something to do with Nicholas Fullkrug, we're talking about in a minute. But Arsenal have their own slight issues, mainly defensively at the moment. 3 defenders could be out for the game on Saturday. We know Ben White will be out until the foreseeable future, probably until March time, with a knee injury. Tomiyasu, he looks like he hasn't currently got a return date set on Premier Injuries just yet. Gabriel, his status is around 25% chance of being fit for the game on Saturday. He went off injured when they played Sporting Lisbon, but he was believed to walk back on the pitch after the game to thank the fans for coming all the way to Lisbon. How fucking cold it is in here. I'd be on a plane to Lisbon even if it was to watch Arsenal. So we'll wait and see there. But as I said, there does seem to be a few injury concerns with Arsenal. Another 11 would do, to be honest, to be truthful. But we'll keep an eye on that. And if any news comes up, we haven't had the Mikel Arteta press conference. I think that'll be tomorrow, which is the right time. I hate having these press conferences on a Thursday. They make no sense at all, because you've just got that extra day to say, oh, well, we'll wait and assess. There we go. Let's talk about... Should we talk about Nicholas Fullkrug? Yeah. So, it wasn't mentioned by name in the press conference, but according to a club source, Julian Lopetegui could be handed a fitness boost in the shape of Nicholas Fullkrug. It's been shared in the last 24 hours. Obviously, he's picked up an Achilles tendon injury on international duty. He's been sidelined ever since. We've received apparently £17,000 of compensation from FIFA for every day of his absence. And this has led to reports that he may be leaving in January. We're going to talk about that maybe in a bit. With Tim Steidten on the lookout for a new striker, Evan Ferguson on loan deal from Brighton could be an option potentially. But according to club insider Clarence Hugh, yesterday they said from their senior source that Fullkrug is nearly back from injury. And the report suggests that he could feature on the bench against the Gooners on Saturday. Failing that, he could be named on the bench for the game next Tuesday against Leicester City. However, there is a caveat, as the Clarence Hugh did not refuse to rule out the possibility of Fullkrug leaving in January and the club signing a new striker. Will depend on this, not to mention his overall performances when he returns to action. But could we see the Folk? Could he make an appearance? Would that be his home Premier League debut if he came on? I think so. He played in the Cup, didn't he? But I think I can't. No, he definitely came on. No, he came on beforehand in the first couple of games, I remember. But yeah, so who knows? Who knows? as well as the strikers. I think there's one area we still need to add another body to, in my opinion, is the centre back position. Yeah, at the moment, obviously, we've got Max Kilman, we've got Todibo, we've got Mavropanos, and that's really it. And with Todibo, if he has his stomach problems, he still has the shits. Then we're pretty light centre half wise. Yes, Kalen could come in and deputise, but I wouldn't, in all honesty, risk him really in that situation. And apparently, according to Turkish publication A-Spor, Galatasaray are prepared to listen to offers for their centre half, Danish international Nelson, Victor Nelson rather. He is 8.5 million quid for him. We were heavily linked to a move to him back in the summer, but nothing happened, and he stayed in Turkey. And the 26-year-old, he's well known. He's a regular. 16 caps for Denmark. 6'1", reasonably on the shorter side for a centre back, but he's very quick. He has a good leap on him. And I think for 8.5 million quid could be a fine signing for West Ham. 32 Super League appearances for Galatasaray last season with some impressive stats. He's proven for his time with Galatasaray that he possesses sort of the physical attributes which you need to succeed in the Premier League. Now, obviously, Galatasaray have reported interest for Nicholas Fullkrug and also reported interest for Vladimir Sufel, albeit Vlad's coming into the last 6 months of his contract, but perhaps maybe something could be done there. Maybe a discounted price for Sufal, and in turn we get Victor. Don't know, but we're only 4 weeks, just over 4 weeks away from the January transfer window opening. So you're going to see plenty more rumours and names, and I might have to start doing my list soon. Maybe I'll start it in December. And that is it, my friends. Thank you very, very much for your time. Don't forget to check out the My Hammers 11 with Slaven Bilic. We'll have hopefully another one coming up in the next week or so, which will be another good one I'm looking forward to. But don't forget to check out these at Mother Brown for latest news, reviews, opinions. We'll start all the content, all the preview stuff ahead of the Arsenal game. There'll be the starting 11 shows, the match day late morning. It's a later kickoff, isn't it? 5:30 on a Saturday. Not a fan. But until next time, take care, stay safe, stay warm, stay humble, keep the faith, and I'll see you soon. Much love. Bye-bye.